Have you ever wondered why some huge building projects suddenly stop and waste a lot of money? From massive skyscrapers left unfinished to entire cities abandoned, billions of dollars have been lost. It's sad to think about the people who worked hard and dreamed big, only to see those dreams fall apart. When these big projects fail, they don't just waste money, they can hurt communities and economies too. Even if you don't live near these places, their problems can ripple out and affect many people around the world. In this video, we will show you the top 5 biggest projects that were stopped after wasting billions of dollars, and we will explain exactly what went wrong. By understanding these failures, we can learn important lessons about how to build better and avoid making the same mistakes again. Project 1. The Ryuji Hotel, North Korea. The Ryuji Hotel in Pyongyang was supposed to be a major symbol of North Korea's power and progress. Construction started in 1987, and the plan was to make it the tallest hotel in the world, with 105 floors and over 3,000 rooms. But things didn't go as planned. The country faced an economic crisis in the 1990s, and the project was halted. The hotel stood unfinished for decades, a giant, empty triangle towering over the city. It cost an estimated $750 million, a massive amount for a country struggling to feed its people. From a distance, it looks impressive, but inside it remains mostly empty and unused. No guests, no services, no life. It's a clear reminder of what happens when a government focuses more on appearances than practical needs. Transition. While the Ryuji Hotel stands frozen in time, other mega projects face different fates. Some didn't even get that far. Project 2. The California High-Speed Rail, USA. The California High-Speed Rail was planned to change travel in the state by connecting big cities quickly. At first, people were excited, but problems soon followed. The cost went from $33 billion to over $80 billion, and only small parts have been built years later than planned. Fights over money, politics, and environmental issues slowed everything down. Meanwhile, daily commuters are stuck using old, slow systems. As California's project struggles, it's not alone. Other huge plans around the world have also failed because of poor management and planning. Project 3. The Ciudad Real Central Airport, Spain. Ciudad Real Central Airport was built to ease traffic from Madrid and help the local economy. It cost around $1.1 billion and was meant to become a major international hub. But soon after opening, very few flights came. The airport couldn't cover its costs and quickly went bankrupt. Now it stands empty, an example of wasted money and big promises gone wrong. Poor political planning and overly hopeful predictions led to its failure. While this was an airport, other mega projects like bridges and tunnels have failed just as dramatically. Project 4. The Bridge to Nowhere, Alaska, USA. Almost equals 130 words. This project was supposed to connect a small town in Alaska, Ketchikan, to its nearby airport on Gravina Island. It sounded useful, but the cost was shocking, about $398 million. People across the US started calling it the Bridge to Nowhere because the island had only 50 residents. Project 4. The Bridge to Nowhere, Alaska, USA. The government pushed back after heavy criticism, and funding was cut before it was finished. All that remains is a lonely road and some foundation work. No bridge. Many locals felt ignored, while taxpayers felt their money was wasted. It became a symbol of bad planning and politics taking over logic. The project wasn't just a failure, it became famous for how quickly a big idea can fall apart when people don't agree. But even the most ambitious global projects can hit a wall, not just from politics, but from economics and instability. Project 5. The Suez Canal Expansion, Egypt. The Suez Canal is one of the busiest waterways in the world. Egypt's government launched a huge project to expand it in 2015. The goal was to make ships pass faster and increase revenue. It started strong and parts were completed quickly. But then things slowed down. Some sections meant to be dug later were canceled or delayed because of budget problems, rising costs, and political tension. Billions were spent, but the full project never came to life as promised. Many parts remain unfinished or unused, and Egypt didn't get the income boost it expected. Shipping companies around the world still rely on the canal, but delays and traffic jams continue. Businesses pay more and delivery times are longer. When these giant projects fall short, they leave behind more than just empty structures. They leave behind broken promises. These failed mega projects teach us a big lesson. Even the most exciting ideas can fall apart without strong planning, honest budgets, and teamwork. People often get excited by huge plans, tall buildings, and fast trains. But behind all the excitement are real risks. Money problems, political changes, and unexpected delays. When a project collapses, it doesn't just waste money. It hurts real people. Workers lose jobs, investors lose trust, and communities lose hope. And these aren't just local problems. Some of these projects affected global shipping, travel, energy, and more. That means the effects can reach all of us. The real twist? It's not always the biggest disasters that teach the hardest lessons. It's the slow, quiet failures, the ones that show how easy it is to dream too big and prepare too little. So next time a giant new plan is announced, we should ask, is it built to last? These stories may seem like faraway problems, but they hold powerful lessons for everyone. When mega projects fail, it's not just about money. It's about poor planning, false promises, and the people left behind. Understanding these stories can help cities, leaders, and communities avoid making the same mistakes. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like, share, and subscribe. We have more real-world stories that can teach us how to build smarter, not just bigger. Have you heard of any other mega projects that were abandoned or failed? Share them in the comments. We're reading everything and might feature yours in the next video.